kid. Oh, wait. And the most important part. Look
at that bed.
Actually, I'm gonna sleep in my boxers. It's so toasty in here.
All right. Well, night one at deer camp was certainly chilly. Out in the tent, I'm gonna wear more layers tomorrow night for sure. We are completely ready to go, and we're gonna set up the stand. We're gonna sit in the woods on the northern side of the property, and hopefully get a lot of rut movement in the woods this morning. There's just a little tiny bit of moonlight since about 4 a.m. is when it came up. So it's been really dark most of the night, so that should help our case, hopefully, getting in and not spooking them out of their bedding. Get to use that trail that we made again, and we'll see you once we get set up in the tree and we're ready to shoot.
All right, well, this is in the short or the tall. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, big buck. Big buck. Yep. That was the one that I sent you the picture of with the screwed up back. Yeah, and then he's gonna circle in the woods back here. Guarantee it. Well, let me try to do this interview again. We just seen a big buck. It was that, I'll put a picture of him right now. It's that one with the messed up wound. A blow. Blowing at a buck. Blowing at a buck. But that buck that we just saw out in the hayfield, saw him for the first time like 3 days ago on camera. On that camera out there in the hayfield. First deer we saw this morning, 300-400 yards across the field. I'm gonna try to kill that deer tonight. I'm either gonna sit on the food plot or out there in the hayfield where he came from. TV guest or something. All right, well, it's 9:30. Got about a 10-mile-an-hour breeze picked up. The deer heading into the woods. We saw that last buck about 45 minutes ago. And I confirmed my cell camera took a picture of that first big buck this morning, and yeah, it is a shooter. We're gonna get down, get some coffee in us before I get a headache, get some breakfast, and then we've got a little bit of maintenance to do on a spot that we're gonna sit tomorrow. I've got to shoot the rifle, make sure I'm good for tomorrow morning, and then we'll probably sit in the food plot stand tonight, and if nothing happens tonight, we'll probably be done with this property for the weekend, and we'll focus elsewhere tomorrow. All right, we're heading into town to get us something to eat. We are starving, haven't had anything since we woke up, and we're gonna have to do something about the coffee situation. It is absolutely atrocious. It's so bad. He can drink it, I don't know how. I'm about to vomit just smelling it. We're gonna eat the world's best pizza. It's Casey's Breakfast Pizza. It's fantastic. Any Midwesterners out there should know the Casey's Pizza obsession and understand that it's the best in the world, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
All right, well, we are at the 80 acres to do a little bit of rifle shooting, and the cattle decided to be, where else would they be? So we're just getting set up here. Hopefully just fling a few rounds downrange, and then get back to the other property to go sit at the food plot. Sorry there, honey, I haven't cleaned you in a while. All right, ready?
Ready?
The left tee. You might confirm, but I think I'm right above it. Right above it.
An inch,
Above.
inch and a half above, and to the right 3/4.
I thought.
Look, so down about like a diagonal inch. Like
Oh, okay.
It's 1 inch at 8 o'clock.
Beautiful.
I wouldn't waste any more shells.
And also my 30-30. But not from this far. I thought it would go off by now. Different trigger.
You're on the right side of the post,
Okay.
2 inches up from the bottom of the cardboard.
So center of the post, left and right. Or I mean right of,
You're on the right side of the post, right on the line.
and 2 inches up
This
from the
high
card.
up from the bottom of the cardboard.
So quite a bit low.
Yeah, you missed that deer.
Felt real good.
You're closer can see it, but I'd say you're done.
So like about halfway up the cardboard?
Yeah, I mean, I know exactly what you're center of the cardboard this way,
Yep.
horizontally, and post directly in half. Center line of the post.
That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah.
Right, but so from that, you're up and down, it's perfect, you're horizontal.
If I can do that again, I'm done.
Literally this far from the other one.
Heck yeah.
Free, man.
Is it good to go? Is it good to go? Make sure you get a shot of that rub. Big rub. Alright, well, we're in the stand for the afternoon hunt. We bumped my Mama Doe and Fawn on our way in. They just heard us crunching leaves. They never even looked at us. They never blew or anything, so totally fine. Never bumped any others. It's about a 600, 700 yard walk back to this stand. This is our furthest stand into the property. It's one of our best spots. It's the food plot stand, the rye stand. Been getting pictures of deer very faithfully showing up in this field every single evening. And 2 nights ago, there was a shooter buck in this field right there by the camera. So we saw deer running in the middle of the field at lunchtime when I was shooting my bow, shooting guns. We saw deer all over the road in the fields. So they've been pretty much moving all day. That's how the rut is. So sad news with Wade's hunt report. They're dealing with so much blue tongue over there that the conservation agent said that his estimations are that over half of the deer population in that area have died from blue tongue. So that's horrible, and that explains why he hasn't seen anything the last 2 times he's been out. I think he hunts in better areas than we do. He shoots bigger deer than I do, and I think in the last 2 times he's hunted, he's seen a total of 5 deer, which is unheard of for him. That's rare for me to only see 5 deer in 2 hunts, let alone him. Well, it has been an eventful last 15-20 minutes. How many has it been, Dad? How many has it been? 10? 13. 13 does over here in the food plot. 11 does in the food plot. We've got an hour of shooting light left. She's looking at something. Yeah. She's looking. Yep. Another big doe.
Eh.
She's dead. She's dead. It's about 3 inches back, but perfect height, right? That's what it looked like, yeah.
Eh.
Oh, thank you, God. I was able to range her multiple times, so I knew right where she was. Did you see how easy that passed through? It sounded like going through paper. Yeah. Through butter. Oh, yes. Did you see where she went, just so we know? Kind of. I lost her in all these branches. She went right back there. But we'll give her 2-3 hours, but I'll watch the footage, but that's got to be double lung. Give me the old fizz pump, baby. Isn't that our first kill together? Yep. With a bow? Yep. Thank you, God. Yes. Rifle season tomorrow. Yes. And they're still standing there. I could kill another one. That was 31 yards. Was she perfectly broadside or little quartering away? Slightly, but looked pretty broadside to me. The only reason I decided to do that is we only have like 20 minutes of daylight and we haven't seen a single shooter, and we're going to a totally different property tomorrow anyway, so I'm like, screw it. I was only gonna do that if she came 30 or closer, and she came 30 yards exactly. And there's my arrow right there. Yes, baby. It went out the shoulder. That was beautiful. All right, well, we just got to the arrow, and she should be ravioli. I have white fletching with white, or I have white veins and a white arrow wrap, and come check it out. Let's just say it's not anymore. That is beautiful. And after watching the footage, it was actually beautiful. It was back, but that's because she was quartering away. My fingers are sticky, and I'm loving every second of it. So let's call Jordan. All right, we are in the truck. We are going to find the doe. This is my best friend growing up, Jordan Henricks. The infamous Jordan Henricks.
Infamous.
Yeah,
Famous.
So this is his first appearance on the channel. So what do you think about night one, year one of deer camp so far?
Off to a flying start.
That's a fact.
Off to a absolutely flying start.
Yep.
Beautifully
Okay.
executed shot.
Turn your wheel to the right.
Are those deer just standing there? No. Okay.
those are.
I'm like, what the heck is that?
Everything is a deer until proven not a deer.
Absolutely.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So
Until it's
Jordan is
obviously
going rifle
stolen.
hunting in the morning. He's going to sleep over, and we're going to have a grand old time, and then we're all going to split off into our rifle spots and rendezvous
Meet up for
sometime
some
tomorrow
lunch.
for some lunch, and then get back at it. So let's see if we can find us a doe. I smoked her, so she should be right in the woods where we lost sight of her, is where I'm expecting to see her. You got any thoughts?
No.
Sounds good. Zero.
Smoke show.
Zero thoughts.
Smoke
show.
show.
Yeah.
Smoke show.
Jordan even knows your own phrase.
Smoke show, baby! Yeah! Smoke show.
I know. It was a smoke show. I
It
thought
was.
I didn't say it. I'm so glad I didn't say it. I said it after.
Yeah, you did.
Not nearly as cool.
I'm just on the blood track right now.
All right, well, it is opening morning of rifle season. And we are in my favorite rifle spot of all time. This is the OG of hunting spots for me. I've been hunting here since I was 3 or 4. What it is a dump truck bed, and we put our chairs back here. Got the railing for a rifle support, and there's this cut, bulldozed section of the woods that we turned into a field right here. Update on the bow kill last night. Literally, smoked her with the bow. But she ran into the woods, and we could not for the life of us find a blood trail. And it was so dark. So we're gonna hopefully get a hold of the landowner and be able to go back and take a look, and hopefully just be able to spot her body if we can't find blood. So that's the hope. And in the meantime, we're doing a little rifle hunting. Hopefully a big boy steps out.
She's totally on us. 100%. We're dead. We're far enough away that if we just don't move, we should be good. She's seen me moving with my binoculars.
Oh, she's gonna circle downwind. Guarantee it. She wants to smell it.
See, it's got a duck. Should I kill him, or do you think Unless you want to do it.
Really tempting.
Stopping.
That's okay. Those look bigger. They're sniffing that same trail.
Yeah, he's not that big.
Yeah, he wasn't.
He's just so much bigger.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
He's just the biggest thing we've seen.
Well, I am here in Dad's trailer deer camp setup. Just transferring some footage and stuff, charging batteries. The hunt this morning was pretty good. I'm a little stressed out about my doe situation. She ran into the woods, and the property line is only like 50 yards into the woods. And so last night we just couldn't see very much. The blood trail was not very good, even though it was a good shot. I have tried and tried and tried to get a hold of the property owner. I've called him 3 times. I've sent him 2 Facebook messages on 2 different profiles that I found, 2 different text messages, asked people around here if they know him, and even tried to drive physically up his driveway, and it's blocked with a gate. And it's obviously opening day rifle season, so if I can't get permission from the landowner to go on there, with it being rifle season, people are running around like maniacs. This is such a high pressured area. We're gonna wear orange in there. I don't want anything to get weird. I'm not gonna get shot over a doe. Somebody sees me, thinks I'm trespassing, and they're over there hunting. Stuff gets weird during rifle season. So hoping that we can find this deer. I don't know how I can make such a good shot on a deer and still not find her. This is deer number 3 that I have shot this year, that has not been easy. So apparently, if you don't go through the center of the heart or through both lungs, you're gonna have a nightmare track job, apparently. Even though the biggest buck that I've ever killed, I actually gut shot, and he only ran 30 yards. Doesn't make any sense. It's just on a deer to deer basis. It's all different. So there is no rhyme or reason to it. Saw 140 something inch, maybe high 130s, yesterday morning at 7 o'clock, 500 yards away. And other than that, no shooters. Just been 2-year-olds, 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 2-year-olds. Oh, there's the 3-year-old. So, and about 1,612 does. So we're gonna keep at it. We're gonna go try to find my doe. As soon as Dad gets back, he had to go air up one of the truck tires, was low, so.
Okay, yep. Right there. Cross. Found her. But we found her. She was in the creek. We just didn't come this far to the west because I was convinced that she ran to the east when I last saw her. And she's laying here dead in the creek, which is very common. She ran a total of, I'd say that's 250, 300 max. I'm so thankful that we found her. Prayed that we would find her. Found her pretty easily. Dad happened to spot some blood on the leaves. This just goes to show that, look at that exit. That exit is right in the middle of the lungs. So let's get her gutted and get her to the meat locker and hopefully kill something with antlers this evening.
Hang on.